47. Which lines from the poem best contrast with the idea of winter's scarcity and bleakness? Okay, this is command of evidence, usually an inference part of inference deduction. Note the quotations and the line references for every answer choice. Every answer choice has them. This form appears in the new ELA quite a bit, almost 1 out of every 10 questions. And it can be answered very specifically and very simply, even without going back to the text, by answering best answering the conditions of the question. So the key here is to identify first, what is the question really asking? Do you understand it? So here we want to best contrast with the scarcity and bleakness of winter. So only one answer choice. If you're going to get these right, possibly every time you can get these right, there's only one answer choice that actually answers that condition in the question. So best contrasts with scarcity and bleakness of winter. The shrilling of the frogs is not so shrill as in the first weeks after the broken winter. That's really not contrasting with scarcity and bleakness at all. So that's not answering the question, A. B, the yellow spreads of the dandelions and buttercups reached across the green pastures. Yeah, that's the opposite of scarce and bleak winter, right? It's colorful, growing summer. B looks like a very good answer choice. Probably it, because it does answer the question. C, tee-wee came on the breezes and the gackles chuzzled their syllables. So they're birds making noise as they're up in the air. That doesn't really contrast with scarcity and bleakness of summer. No, not at all, really. Maybe there weren't birds in the winter because they went away, but that's not really a contrast. D, or if instead of counting out last year as against this year, they count out this year as against next. Well, that seems to be discussing the sort of transition from year to year. That's not answering the question, which is contrasting the scarcity and bleakness of winter. The only thing that does that is B, the yellow dandelions and buttercups reaching across green pastures. That contrasts. B is your answer for 47.